The day is right and the time is right. A glorious good morning to one and all present here. Today I have Vanshi of class 9th A and my friends are here for today's assembly. Our topic of the assembly is time management. So I would like to call Harleen for today's Gayatri Mantra.
Thank you, Anshi, and very warm good morning to my schoolmates and teachers. So, before we start the Gayatri Mantra, we should keep our hands in this position. So, here we start.
ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् Thank you.
Thank you, Harleen. Now Gracie is here for English prayer.
Join your hands and close your eyes. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert, sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. Thank you.
Thank you, Gracie. Now I would like to call Dave for pledge.
Thank you, Vanchi. This is Dave on behalf of Class 9th A. I am here for today's pledge. So take pledge position. India is the country, and all Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country, and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers, and all my elders respect, and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I have lost my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone lies my happiness. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Now I would like to call Manya for thought of the day.
Thank you, Vanshi. So, the thought of the day is one way effective time management benefits you is that it makes you more productive and efficient. Thank you and have a fruitful day.
Thank you, Manya. Now Lakshya is here for today's news headlines.
Good morning, all of you. I, Laksh, on the behalf of Class 9th A, is here to update you with the latest news. To begin with the international news. The massive floods in the Europe have caused destruction across 5 countries. The flash floods have killed more than 120 people, with more than 1,300 people assumed missing. Oliver Demon, an 18-year-old Netherlands boy, will be accompanying Jeff Bezos to fly to the space. He paid for the trip and will be the youngest to travel to space. Now, some national news. Indian reporter Danish Siddiqui, also Reuters chief photographer, killed in Afghanistan while covering a clash between Afghan security forces and Taliban fighters. 4 people dead and several injured after falling into a well in Madhya Pradesh, Vidisha. Now some sports news. Pakistan defeated England by 31 runs in the first T20 international after being whitewashed by England in the ODI series. While Livingston scored a century of 43 balls, but the team fell little short. ICC has announced the Super 12 of the upcoming T20I World Cup, India and Pakistan in the same squad. Now I'd like to hand over to Vanshi for the speech of the day, which is on time management. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Laksh. So today's the topic of the assembly is time management. Time management is the act or process of planning and exercising conscious control of the amount of time spent on specific activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, or productivity. This is one of the most precious things of our life. This life is given is valued in the amount of life. It never comes back once spent. It is very essential to manage our time for a blissful, successful, and happy life. Time management is a key to success. Laziness brings nothing in life. Therefore, the time management should be made a habit from the very beginning. We all should be well aware about the need and the importance of time management in our life. So, time is the life, one of the most wonderful and rare gift of God for us. We should manage the time wisely for greater benefits and for successful life ahead. Thank you and have a nice day. So I would like to go Principal Ma'am for say something.
Good morning, DPS, and welcome to today's assembly on time management. Time is precious. It plays a very significant role in everyone's life. Every now and then we must have heard of this proverb that time and tide waits for none. Time is precious. Time keeps on ticking. You cannot stop. It is unstoppable. Yes, indeed. We cannot stop time. We can only manage this time very well. Time managed is time saved. So we have to learn this time management skill. If you want to be happy, if you want to be contented in life, you should be able to manage your time properly, manage your time well. If you see all successful people around you, you will see that one of the major attributes to their success is they were good time managers. They were able to manage their time very well. They were punctual. They respected time. So if we want to be successful in our life, we too need to manage this time very well. There are a few skills that we need to understand and we need to keep in mind for time management. First and foremost, that we need to know what to do with this time. If we do not know what to do with time, we kill time, we waste time. So first and foremost is goal setting. We need to set certain goals in our life. These goals can be long-term goals and short-term goals. By long-term goals, we mean what we are supposed to do in this week or in this month, and short-term goal, by this short-term goal, what I'm supposed to do in this hour, on this day, within this day or two. These are short-term goals. Then these goals should be realistic goals. You set a goal and it is not realistic, it doesn't solve any purpose. You should have a realistic goal that I'll be able to complete this chapter within this span of time, and this is realistic. And I should also have a small clock beside my study table so that I monitor myself that I've wasted this much amount of time in a particular, or I've spent this much of time here and I can spend more, or this is high time, I should stop. So, a monitoring of that time is also required. Then you need to set certain priorities. You need to prioritize yourself that this is my priority. If tomorrow is my maths paper, I should be practicing maths problems today. I should be giving enough time for this practice, that prioritization. If there's a program later in this week, I can postpone that for that practice. That priorities to be set. Then when you're setting your priorities, you should be organized as well. You have a paper, right, posted at 9 o'clock in the morning from tomorrow. So 15 minutes before, you should be ready with the study table. You should check your internet connection. You should check that your water bottle, your pen, your pencil, your gadgets are all around and they're working. So that you need to be organized. If you're organized, half your time is saved. Then you should be away from all distractions. All notification, social media posts should be kept at bay, should be just switched off for that time. right? If these distractions will distract you, you only have half an hour with you for the papers. Within that half an hour, you have to answer, you have to upload. So you need to be very specific and you need to be punctual with your time, right? So I'm wishing you all the very best for your upcoming exams from tomorrow, the periodic test. They're all objective, they're time bound, they're concept based. So you should be thorough with your chapter, in and out, read in between the lines, and wishing you all the very best. I know you'll come out with flying colors. Stay home, stay safe, and see you very soon in August for the physical classes. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. So switch on your cameras and switch off your mics and get ready for the national anthem.
Ready? One, two, three, start.